Hey, what's up, everybody? Peace and blessings to all of y'all. You know I'm back. I got a good topic for y'all. We gonna talk about Dr. Sebi. Rest in peace, Dr. Sebi, man. He helped me a lot on my health journey. I'm gonna start off saying it really did help. I did see a difference, like in my energy, and I seen a difference like in my skin. I'm gonna let y'all know I ain't on that diet no more. You know, I had to stop due to certain circumstance. Yeah, man, due to my job, you know, it's kind of strenuous, and I burn a lot of energy, burn a lot of calories. So I was actually losing a lot of weight. But people was telling me I wasn't doing it wrong, but I could have still been gaining weight doing it. They said I wasn't eating enough. Back then, I was trying to do at least 4 pieces of fruit off his list. You know, if y'all ain't got the Dr. Sebi list, you can find that on the internet. It's a few fake ones floating around, but the real ones, you will know it's real when it say don't eat no fruit without no seeds in it. If you know anything seedless, that ain't good. You know, anything that ain't from the earth, he didn't have nothing that wasn't from the earth on that list. And he'll let you know natural spring water. Not none of that purified junk. Not none of that distilled water. Definitely hope you ain't drinking tap water. But only that natural spring water. And then he was talking about make sure you get at least a gallon a day. I was trying that junk, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It felt like my bladder was finna bust, dog. I'm talking about halfway through. You know, I still drink the natural spring water, but I ain't gonna lie, I don't get the gallon a day in. I try to get it at least half a gallon, you know. But to each its own, man. Everybody body different. You know me, I ain't gonna say I'm skinny, but you know, I ain't the biggest, you feel me? But you know, depending on your height and your weight, you might need the full gallon, depending on how much you sweat. You know, make sure you replenishing yourself and make sure, because you could be dehydrated and not even know. But yeah, man, I was chopping up salads every day. Or I chop up at least like a salad, enough salads for 3 days, you feel me? But you know, I was getting the spinach leaves in there, heavy on the romaine. You know, his list will tell you stay away from that iceberg, man. That iceberg lettuce ain't good. That junk ain't real. I was chopping up dandelion root. What else? You know, I had to have the cucumbers in there, the tomatoes. If I'm not mistaken, he only messed with the grape tomatoes, the little small circle boys. But I found out a lot of grocery stores only had cherry tomatoes, and that wasn't on his list. So I always try to stick to, you know, the stuff that was on his list. You know, the bell peppers for sure. Kept me some green ones, kept me some red ones. The orange boys, kept me some yellow bell peppers, you know. Them was some of my favorites, you know, to add to my salad. I switch it up sometimes. I put the onions in there, the red onions. I had some zucchinis a couple times, chopped them boys up, put it in there. You know, all that junk was good and healthy. What else I had in my salads? I was making my own salad dressing too. Cause like ranch. Italian dressing ain't that bad, cause it's mainly like just oil and vinegar, you feel me? But it's still kind of acidic. You want to stay away from anything acidic. And matter of fact, it ain't even called the Dr. Sebi diet. It's called alkaline diet, because you want to alkalize the body. You know, if you was paying attention in science class, you know it's a thing called a base and an acid. You know, with the pH levels, you feel me? And by your body being mainly water, you want to keep your pH higher than a 6, because the pH of water, I believe, is about a 7. And you know, most of the stuff we eat and drink, bro, like if you look up the pH level, it'll be like popping junk. Like the pH level is like a 3. You know, that ain't good. That's where mucus and disease and, you know, all the stuff that be damaging your body, bro. The pH levels is making your body acidic, and all that acid turns to mucus. And then Dr. Sebi said, wherever the mucus is in the body, that's what the disease is called. So if it's mucus and inflammation, for example, in the pancreas, they call that diabetes. You know, and if it's mucus and inflammation in the lungs, they call that asthma and bronchitis. But really, all that junk is reversible. You know, that's why I was going so hard. Like, you know, I'm diabetic. You know, hopefully not for long, Lord willing. But I was really trying to alkalize my pancreas, man, because I know I've been putting a lot of acidic food in my body. I know smoking was, you know, making my body acidic over the years and all that. So, you know, I was just trying to get rid of all that, you know. But some of the stuff I was putting in when I was making my own salad dressings, some of the stuff I was using was like, I take coconut oil, I take avocado oil, squeeze me a lemon. Sometimes I do the lime, but not really the lime. Then I was using honey, raw natural honey, till I found out honey is not on Dr. Sebi's list. So I had switched to the agave syrup. Now the agave syrup, they say that junk like, don't quote me because I might be wrong, but they say that junk like 25 times sweeter than sugar. I ain't gonna lie, that junk good, man, for real. Get up on that agave syrup, man. It's way healthier and it's alkalizing. That's the main key. I was putting sea salt and like, you know, like everything I just named, it'll make it kind of like watery a little bit, kind of like on the level of Italian dressing. You know, like depending on what the temperature is, the coconut oil can either be liquid or it could be like semi-solid. You know, mostly it was like kind of liquid. So I start adding a little bit of, it's called tahini butter. You get you some of that tahini butter, that joint made out of sesame seed. You put a little bit in your little jar, mix that junk up all real good. I'm telling you. Oh, and then I used to use what you call it, apple cider vinegar. That's acidic. That's very acidic. That came out of Dr. Sebi's mouth himself. I know everybody, mama and they grandma, you know, keep the apple cider vinegar. They'll tell you to take a little shot when you sick. But at the same time, I know it might got a little health because it's made by apples, but vinegar is acidic. Why? Because it's fermented. Look up the definition of fermented. I ain't about to, you know, I ain't no Webster's dictionary or nothing, but it's fermented like wine and, you know, alcohol and all that. So you already know that ain't good. Yeah, I might actually do a video to show, you know, how to make that dressing, man. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I gave it to a few people, man. They like, man, this junk good. It look nasty. You know, a lot of homemade stuff gonna look nasty, but that junk was fire. I even put a little bit of dill weed in that junk for a little flavor. It give it like a little flavor in it, you know. That junk was good though. I ain't gonna lie. I might have to do one of them videos for y'all, you know. I had cut out all meat out of my diet. I wasn't even eating fish, no chicken, no red meat, none of that. I had cut out all sugar. I had cut out all dairy. I was reading the back of the ingredients, bro. Man, no dairy, No meat, no sugar, no wheat, no bread. No bread. All that junk is acidic. I'm telling you. And I wish I could have kept going with the diet. Because actually it wasn't, I felt good. I always had energy and all that. Maybe I was a little stressed from, having to prepare and having to read everything. And man, I stay up till like 7 in the morning, bro. I get off at like 1 in the morning, be studying till like 7 in the morning, all the different benefits of like blueberries, strawberries, the different body parts they help out, and what benefits they had. And that it was kind of, I wasn't getting no sleep like that, because then I still had to chop my salads up. That took a little minute. So I was kind of overwhelmed a little bit. But at the same time, like, I lost a lot of weight. I went from like, man, mind you, my normal body weight probably is about like 150, 145, 155 on a good day, But, I started working out, hitting the weights, hitting my push-ups every night. I got up to 168. I was there for probably like a month and a half or a month. Everybody like, damn, bro, you getting big. But then I was like, man, yeah, I'm getting big, but, I'm still diabetic and I still want to beat this junk. You feel me? So when I got a hold to the alkaline recipes and all that. Oh, another good one is garbanzo beans, a.k.a. chickpeas. It's so many different ways you can make them. I done made them in the oven, all type of junk. But I'm like, man, I gotta alkaline my body, man, because I'm tired of being sick, you feel me? So, man, when I switched to that, I had lost like literally probably over 30 pounds, bro. I had got on the scale one day, I was 134. I ain't never even look up back on the scale after that, because, I'm like, man, I'm probably 127 right now. But no, that was the lowest weight I seen, 134, bro, and I had lost all that. Man, I was only on the diet. I was trying to go for 90 days at least. I didn't even make it to that. I made it to like 60 some days, 70 days, which don't sound like a lot. Oh, but go cold turkey and cut all the meat out your diet, all the sugar, all the bread. Cut all that out your diet and see how long you gonna be like. On the first week, you gonna be like, man, I'm ready to quit. But no, I was determined, you feel me? I had a goal in mind, and if I wouldn't have got sick, like I got sick, I don't even know how I got sick, but I was throwing up, you feel me? This was way before COVID, so yeah, cut all that out. But I was throwing up, bro. I was weak. My body was shaking, bro. And honestly, I feel like I wasn't eating enough or something. But, man, as soon as I got out that hospital, dog, first thing I told him, give me some chicken noodle soup, for real. And actually, I didn't get sick when I was eating the diet. Let's get that clear. That's a disclaimer, because everybody could be like, oh, I ain't about to try the Dr. Sebi diet because you're going to get sick. And no, it wasn't that. I read the Bible a lot, and, I be trying to, how can I say, raise, like, the level of my spirituality, you feel me? So, I was trying to do a 7-day fast, just only water, nothing else. I ain't put nothing but water in my body. But I was on day 4, and I actually did it after that, before 2, and got sick and was throwing up. I don't know if it's from the diabetes or what, but every time I get to day 4, bro, my body just break down, bro. Like, I don't know what it be, bro. So I had realized, like, damn, I can't do no fast. But yeah, I was on the fast when I got sick. It wasn't the diet, but maybe I was losing too much weight too fast too, and still working intensely at my job and still trying to hit the weight room at the same time. So it was probably too much on my body. It wasn't the diet though. The diet, I had energy for days, you feel me? One drawback for me though, I had to say, by me being diabetic, if I had a low blood sugar, it was very, 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 very hard to get my sugar back up because I couldn't, you know what I'm saying, put no sugar in my body. And the only thing sometimes, like, I ain't gonna lie, the only thing that'll help get my jump back up, I had found this, now this was on the Dr. Sebi list now. You can look it up. I was drinking apple juice. I had found this brand called Langers, Langers, and they had I had read the back of their ingredients. It was no sugar added, no preservatives. I was about no preservatives, and I'm like, man, this the best apple juice I done found, because every other apple juice add like ascorbic acid and all that. You feel me? So I'm like, man, I'm on this. So I had started using that to get my sugar up, but I had realized it'll take me like, I had to drink like 2 or 3 of them boys depending on what my sugar was. So it was like, it was all bad sometimes. Sometimes I had to go hours with a blood sugar of 40. You feel me? And I would not break, bro. I would not. People was trying to give me candy. People was trying to give me pop, all that, and I would not break, dog. And sometimes they'd feel offended, like, oh, why won't you eat this? No, I'm on a mission. I got goals, you feel me? And when I put a goal into my mind, can't nobody stop me, not even you. Yeah, man, but I just want to thank God for the life that I do have, you know. Any day above ground is a good day, you feel me? So you live and you learn. Yeah, I went back to eating meat, sugar, wheat, you know, all that, dairy, you feel me? But I still feel like I got a well-balanced diet, you feel me? Like every day, well, recently every day I try to eat at least 2 pieces of fruit every day. You know, give me a little smoothie in or something. And then at least probably 5 days out the week, I eat a vegetable. I probably could eat more, but you know, it's stepping stones, bro. It's levels to this jump. It's stepping stones. You can't just jump all the way in. Just like when you learn how to swim, you can't just jump all the way in into the 12 feet. You feel me? Like, even though that's how I learned how to swim, I actually taught myself. Yes, I just jumped in. But at the same time, like, I don't recommend that jump. You feel me? Because it could be overwhelming. And your body might can't handle it. You know, so, you know, just slow your roll a little bit. Just, you know, a little bit at a time, and then every day you get better and better. You know, as God keep giving you life on His earth, you get better and better at that junk. Like the stuff you knew when you was 18, you thought you knew it all, but when you get to 25, you realize, like, dang, I'm still learning. I done learned way more. You know, if I was still living by how I lived at 18, I'd be lost out here. But yeah, man, I just want to say, health is wealth, man. I cannot stress that enough. Health is wealth, and you probably taking it for granted till you end up in that hospital bed or till you get that diagnosis. You know, and you gotta take medicine. But I'm trying to help prevent that for y'all. I do this for y'all. You feel me? So I appreciate y'all tapping in with me. I'ma challenge y'all. I got a challenge for y'all. Every day, I want y'all to put at least 3 healthy things in your body. At least 3. Whether that be water, a piece of fruit, and a vegetable. Or 2 pieces of fruit and some water. You know what I'm saying? At least 3 healthy things gotta go in your body every single day. I cannot stress that enough. Y'all do that. Let me know how it worked for y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure y'all subscribe. And make sure y'all subscribe, man. Y'all stay blessed, stay healthy, and I hope y'all have peace out here in y'all life.